We're now getting a clearer idea of the impact of Katy ISD's controversial new gender policy, which requires parents to be notified if students identify themselves as transgender.
At least one student has dropped out, and now as another district, including Katy ISD, explore the same policies, he's sharing his reasons why. Our Pooja Lodia has his story.
I was the president of the Dungeons and Dragons Club.
This 17-year-old, who has won awards for his poetry and artwork, is a high school dropout.
I miss a lot of my friends. I tried online school for a little bit. Not my style. Too much ADHD. Too much. Simply too much.
Cade is transgender.
I think for a long time I had known that I wasn't a girl, and I just didn't want to open that can of worms. But the surprise was how good it felt to be authentic.
When he was 14, a freshman at Maid Creek High, he told his parents, friends, and some teachers. They were all supportive. Then it all changed.
How many more of us have to die before you realize your policies are killing us?
Last August, Katy ISD narrowly passed a controversial gender policy that requires district staff to inform parents if students identify themselves as transgender. Students are required to use restrooms and locker rooms that align with their sex assigned at birth.
I've never even seen the inside of my school's restrooms because I'm afraid of getting in trouble for being myself. I'm afraid of
Cade was one of close to 100 people to take to the podium against the policy.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. President.
Thank you.
At the end of the night, after everyone opened their hearts and told these people about the impacts of what they were going to do, they did it anyway. And
the policy eventually passed by a 4-3 vote, with board members saying it informs parents and protects teachers. The day after, Cade says he was stopped by his Spanish teacher.
She held me up at the door and pointed at my legal name on the roster and said, "We're going back to this one now, okay?" And the way she said okay wasn't a question. It was a statement. She was going to do this.
Cade's father began to worry about bullying and safety. Less than a week later, he unenrolled Cade.
People fear what they don't understand.
After a year off school, Cade's father is now hoping to enroll him into another school district to finish high school. At 17, Cade is too young to vote, but there is one thing he can keep doing.
Some things are worth the ridicule and the threats and the nonstop harassment, and I think if anything is worth that, then being yourself is.
Pooja Lodia, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.